Obviously we've played a pretty tough schedule thus far, and I think we're holding our own. We had a nice weekend this past weekend, winning a game over Nebraska, a top 25 team, and really honestly having the ability to probably have swept them had we pitched a little bit better and got some clutch hits when we needed to. But getting a win over a top 25 team, I know that's my first top 25 win in the 5 years that I've been here, and I think the first one since, what did we decide, 2011? That's something showing that our program's moving forward in the positive direction. I think the big thing for us right now is consistency. Our hitters show up some days, our pitchers show up some days, our defense shows up some days, and unfortunately early in the season it's not always on the same day. And I think that's getting a little bit better, and things are starting to come together. Hoping to get a couple kids healthy here in the next couple weeks, and hopefully taking in some good games before we head off to conference against Northern Iowa here in a couple weekends. We're excited. For us, that whole first month's always kind of a Road Warriors kind of theme. We're gonna travel every single weekend, and then obviously end up this week at Oklahoma State on Wednesday. But that's kind of what we're used to. We know that it's a weather issue, and we're going to try to play in the warmest climates we can. I was pumped this past weekend. Nebraska worked out for us. It actually ended up being a really beautiful weekend, and that's kind of unheard of in the first week in March. But to be home and sleep in your own bed and not have to worry about getting on the bus and traveling so much, that'll be nice, I think, for the girls to not have to worry as much about school too. The big thing for us is that we have spring break, and so that's even better. We're at home the whole time during spring break, which most of the girls would probably rather be in Cancun or someplace like that. But for us, we'll be able to enjoy some time off, get some good practice in, but also get them rest and ready. And we've got a big week that we'll be preparing for. Northern Iowa has been playing probably some of the best softball and some of the best competition in our conference. And it's going to be a matchup, to me, of the two best teams in the conference right off the bat.